Mm-hmm. Do students have to answer a long series of questions during the lesson?
Yes, students
Have to answer?
a long answer during
a long series of questions.
A long series of questions during the lesson.
Yes.
6.
Yes, good. Well, I was born in England some time ago, and I lived there, I grew up there, but then 2 years ago I decided to move to Poland, and so I did. I moved to this house. I feel at home here. I feel that this is my country, and that the Polish people are my people. Well, I try to have some influence. For example, when I'm teaching at the school, if I have more advanced groups, the conversation always turns to, I suppose, to my agenda, which is to get people to turn off their televisions, to stop shopping in the supermarkets, to stop giving power to these small interests that are affecting life so heavily here. So I had the driving test here in October 2011, and on the Sunday of that week, I think, I arrived in Poland when I moved here with my things and stayed. I mean, there's nothing written here, but I remember this was the day, and I usually celebrate a little anniversary of moving.
Yes, people happy.
People are happy.
People are happy when when they marry
Somebody they love.
somebody they love.
Mm-hmm. Good. When do people have to divorce?
People divorce.
People have to divorce.
People have to divorce when don't think the same.
When they don't think the same.
Yes, when they.
Okay, right. In England, I always attended a Polish church, so I've always been in that, but I know many people who were raised like that and simply drifted away. It didn't interest them any further once they became adults. But I've continued to go to church, and I continue to be a Catholic, and I think it is important to me.
Say about the most crazy thing you've done in your life.
I cannot talk about the craziest thing. That would be, yeah. But no, I can't do that. But some other things. Most of it for me happens in that ravine between Jelenia Gora and Zbliženia, my way home. Twice I've got very drunk and fallen asleep. And yeah, so the first time was in May. So it wasn't very cold, but I was on my bike. I was cycling drunk. I just I didn't fall over, but I couldn't be bothered to stay upright. So I kind of ended up on my side. And I went to sleep for 4 hours. I woke up really cold. I was just in a t-shirt. And I went so fast that I didn't realise that my basket had fallen off of my bike with my bag, and I'd left them in the ravine. And in that bag were many of my favourite things, but also my birth certificate. So I lost my birth certificate.
Ostatnia niedziela, dzisiaj się rozstajemy, dzisiaj się rozejdziemy na wieczny czas. To ostatnia niedziela, więc nie żałuję dla mnie. Spojrzyj czule dziś na mnie, ostatni raz. Będziesz jeszcze dość tych niedziel miała.
Then at this moment, I have someone else staying here as well, just temporarily. Another fairly similar story. A girl from Australia. She is very physically attractive, and she can be very pleasant as well. And when I first met her, quite honestly, I sort of fell in love, but it was not. I didn't know her well, so it wasn't with her, but it was with an image of her, something I'd imagined. She's supposed to be packing her things and going. She said she'd need a week, but she's been here longer, and she's turned this room into her bedroom. It's not comfortable, either for me or for her, but somehow she just carries on staying here and taking her time, and in the day she's sleeping with all the curtains closed. It's like a cave in here, and it's supposed to be my living room.
Girls, right. Well, I'm also interested in girls, and yeah, so, well, I'm just keeping my eyes open. So, I mean, there's not much more to it. I think I just, I have to meet people, and eventually I think I'll meet the right person to have a farm, to grow things, and really to start there perhaps a better way of doing things.
But I just feel more comfortable being strange in Poland than being strange in England. In England, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable there. And when I go back there for some holidays, I quickly want to come back to Poland.